just about set. Punter Ethan Evans has the ball teed up. And off we go from Nashville. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one caught. It's Chimere Dike. A pickup there of 13. 1st down. For Tennessee.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Pollard running left. Room to run at the 35. And he will score. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They put Adams in motion. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nacua, and even 30 yards. The motion man is Nacua. Stafford now on 1st down. He's got his man, Davante Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll go again with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third and 2, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First down, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 29, here's second down and 3. Out of the gun, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That stop made by Byron Young. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Ward. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Really nice job here by the defense, staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll take this down to the 47. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They put Adams in motion. So after one, 7-3 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. On the carry, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, LA.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Stafford now to throw on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan first down. Now it's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Sly now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. first down. Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 31 yards. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Again, working deep downfield. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It's Darius Williams up to make the stop. They face second down and 7. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Second and 7. Here's Ward. That is caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards. On first and 10, Ward. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
And he'll take it on in. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Now a first down throw for Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That finds Nacua along the sideline. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua, touchdown Rams. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On first down, it's Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing, Ward. Working his way, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The motion man is Nacua. First down, Stafford. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards. Stafford now on first down. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams first down. It's another run here for Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. It is 2nd and 6. Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They put Adams in motion. They'll try to run for it with Williams.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Ward. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down, 8 yards to go. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 35 yards. First and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. So, from 37, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. Throwing is Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, first down throw for Ward. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He'll again get it to Ridley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To the air again, Ward. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jim DK, touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself.
Opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
First down throw for Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st and 10, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Flush to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Ward forced out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan first down. Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Tyjae Spears coming out of the backfield that time. And that will lead to a second down. Now it's Ward. Going up top. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Tennessee.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Again, it's Pollard. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most. Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up second and goal.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. On the ground, it's Pollard. And he will score! Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
They put Adams in motion. On 1st down, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nacua. That is caught. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final